So, welcome to section 2, where we're going to be talking all about combat. We are going to be hitting people for the first time. So, Rick, from a game design point of view, what are we going to be covering in this section?
Well, as we talked about in our work breakdown structure, we're going to be looking at how the player can attack an enemy with melee and with ranged. We need the player to have hit points, the enemy to have hit points. We need to be able to do a certain amount of damage, and we need to be able to tune enemies so we can have a couple of different enemies to put in a level that we're going to start making a prototype level where we have some flow from A to B and go through some enemies to make a challenge out of the game.
Absolutely. So from a programming point of view, that means we need to work out how to inflict damage from the player to another enemy for a start. We also are going to have to work out how to click an enemy and have the player move within range but no closer and start attacking. We're going to be thinking about just doing that in the simplest possible way for this section, not thinking too much about weapon modifiers and player stats and stuff. That'll come later in the series of courses. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm looking forward to diving in there. Rick, is there anything else to talk about with regards to art style or anything else?
Yeah, you know what? We're going to start getting some direction on our art and just narrowing it down and importing some assets. So our artist for our team is going to be providing us assets, and we're going to start to incorporate some community assets from you guys that are working through the course at the same time. We're going to start putting some of your assets into our game, which is going to be very cool. So we're ready to jump in and start section 2. So let's get started.
Look forward to it. See you in there.